Very good morning to all. Hope you all are good. Children, we were doing chapter number 5, the fractions. We will continue with the same lesson but slight different topic. Now, in the previous classes, we have studied about the 3 types of fractions. The proper fraction, the improper fraction and the mixed fraction. Do you remember that? Okay. So now, today we will start our class with some more types of fractions. Now just have a look at the board. What do you see? I have written some fractions in 3 different questions. In 3 different types, we can say. I have written over here some of the fractions and we will discuss one by one. We will discuss each of them one by one. See the first one. If you observe carefully, what you see, you know the number written above the line is called the numerator and the number which is written below the line is called as the denominator. Okay. Now look over here. You see, if you observe these fractions, what do you see? That in these fractions, in these 4 fractions, the denominators are same. Again have a look. The denominators are same and numerators are different. If such fractions in which the denominators are same, they are called as like fractions. What are they called as? Like fractions. They are called as like fractions in which the denominators are same. I read it from the book. All the fractions which have the same denominator or the fractions having same denominator are called like fractions. Okay, so these are called as like fractions. Now see the second one. In this, all the 4 denominators are different. The fractions in which the denominators are different, they are called as unlike fractions. Unlike fractions. Like fractions are those in which the denominators are same. Okay? Unlike in all these, see, here it is 7, here 5, 13 and 7. All the denominators are, sorry, I can just make it a 9 over here. Okay. In all these, the denominators are not same. So we can write here denominators are not same. Such fractions are called unlike fractions. And the third time, if you observe carefully, you see, we just look at the numerator over here. All the numerators are 1 only. Such fractions which have 1 as the numerator, they are called as unit fractions. What are they called as? Unit fractions. So, there are 3 types of more: like fractions, unlike fractions and unit fraction. Unit fractions are those in which the numerator is 1. So I read it from the book. Fractions having the same denominator are called like fractions. All the fractions having different denominators are called unlike fractions. And the fractions having 1 as the numerator is called as the unit fraction. Have a look and try to understand. I think it's more or less very much clear to everyone. Now just on the basis of this, we will do exercise 5.5. Write any 3 fractions. Now in this, one of the fraction is given and you have to write the other 3. And you can write anything. Very simple. Question number 1. It is from exercise 5.5. I do the 1. It is 2 upon 5. Now you have to write like fractions. Like fractions means denominators will be same. So how, and any 3 you can make out. 3 upon 5 you can make out. 2 upon 5 is already given. 4 upon 5, 7 upon 5. These are all like fractions because the denominators are same. Same way you can do the other two. Then question number 2, circle the like fractions. See children, in this the fractions are given, you have to circle the like fractions, and like fractions are those that is in which the denominators are same. So question number 2, I'll take second one. It is 5 upon 11, 2 upon 7, 4 upon 9, 1 upon 11, then 10 upon 11 and 11 upon 15. Now they have said circle the like fractions. Like fraction means which have the same denominators, and if you look, only 3 numbers are there which have got the same denominator. Don't go for the numerator. So this one and this one. These are the 3 like fractions. In the same way you can do the other sums. Then circle the unit fractions. Unit fractions, as you all know, unit fractions are those in which the numerator is 1. So in this they have given question number 3, 1 upon 8, 4 upon 15, 3 upon 10, 1 upon 17, 2 upon 19 and 1 upon 43. Now in this you have to circle only the unit fractions. So unit fraction means in which the numerator is 1, in this it is 1, this is 1 and this is 1. So this is how you find out the unit fractions, like fractions and unlike fractions. Hope this is clear to everyone. Now the next we move on to comparison of fractions. We have just now studied about the like fractions and unlike fractions, the unit fraction. Now for them only we will learn how we can compare them. So I'll just read it. Fractions having the same denominator, that is the like fractions. In like fractions, the fractions with greater numerator is greater. See, I'll give the example. It is compared. This is not exercise. We are moving to the next topic, that is comparing. So it is comparing of fractions. Okay. In this like fractions, comparing of the like fractions and like fractions, you know the denominators are same. Suppose I take the example 3 upon 5, 2 upon 5. Now denominators are same. That means in the like, this is the like fraction, this is the like fraction, because denominator is same. So in like fraction where the denominator is same, we will look for the numerator. The numerator which is greater will be the greater fraction. In like fraction, the numerator which is greater is bigger fraction, you can say. So out of the two, which will be the bigger? This one. This one will be the larger. I take another example. Say if I take it from the book. Suppose I take 3 upon 11 and 7 upon 11. Denominators are same. This is bigger. So this. Okay. Now we move on to next. Unlike fractions. Now unlike fractions with the same numerator. Now unlike fractions, you all know what are unlike fractions. Unlike fractions are those fractions in which the denominators are not same. So I'll take the example from the book only, 3 whole upon 5. These are unlike fraction because the denominators are not same. But in this, the numerators are same. Okay, so in such case where denominator is not same but the numerators are same, the denominator which is less, which has got the less value will be greater. The fraction with the denominator, smaller denominator will be the greater fraction. In the unlike fractions, if the numerators are same, the fraction with the smaller denominator will be greater. So you can underline in the book, if the numerators of the two fractions are equal, then the fraction having smaller denominator is greater. Another example, if I take 7 upon 7 and 10 upon 2, which will be greater? Since the numerators are same, they are unlike definitely because the denominators are not same. But here the numerators are same. So in that case, the fraction which has got the smaller denominator will be greater. Clear? Next come when the numerators are also different and the denominators are also different. That is unlike fractions with different denominators. For this, I'll take example. Mm, 2 upon 5 and 1 upon 3. Now look here children. In this, the denominators are not same, neither numerators are same. But they are unlike fractions because the denominators are not same. So how will you compare that? There are different methods for comparing or finding out which one is greater. I'll be telling you the simplest one. You can use any method. The one method is that in such cases you find out the LCM of these denominators. What do you find out? LCM. Lowest common multiple of the denominators. Okay? Then you will find out the equivalent fraction with that denominator or with that LCM. I'll again explain. The one method is that when both the numerators and denominators are not same, that is, it is an unlike fraction, then what you do, you find out the LCM of the denominators, lowest common multiple, and with the help of that LCM, you will find out the equivalent fraction. And then you compare. Okay? The another, and which is the most simplest method, is that you cross multiply them. I'll show over here, 2 upon 5, 1 upon 3. Now you cross multiply, you multiply this denominator with this numerator and this denominator with this numerator. And write the answer just near this numerator. Don't write near the denominator. You will write the answer towards the numerator. So 5 ones are 5 and 3 twos are 6. The side which is greater will be your greater fraction. So in this case, it will be 2 upon 5, 1 upon 3, and it is greater because your this side is greater. The answer of this side is greater. Answer of this side is greater. Hope this is clear. I'll give another example. Suppose I take any example I take. Okay, I'll take 5 upon 10 and I'll take 7 upon 12. Okay, let it be. Denominators are not same, that means it is an unlike fraction. One method is that I'll take the LCM of this. With the help of this LCM, I will take out the equivalent fraction and then compare. Instead of that, I am using the simplest method, and that is I will cross multiply them. Denominator of this with numerator and denominator of this. I'll write the answer just near the numerators. On the numerator side, you will write the answer. 10 sevens are 70, 12 fives are 60. Which side is bigger? This side. This answer is bigger. That means your 5 upon 10, 7 upon 12, because your answer this side is bigger, so this fraction is bigger. Okay? Once you know how to compare, you can arrange them in descending and ascending order. Okay? So have a look. Now we move on to the next topic. That is, now you know how to compare. Now arrange the fraction in ascending as well as the descending order. I will take the same example which is given in the book. So this sum is, in this, when there are two fractions you can easily compare. But when there are number of fractions, how will you compare? How will you arrange? That we will do. Okay, it is given 4 upon 6, 3 upon 8, 7 upon 12 and 3 upon 16. Now children, see there are number of fractions over here. Now you have to arrange, the question is you have to arrange the ascending order and the descending order. For this, what you do, you first take out the LCM of these denominators. You can take out the LCM in the rough column. You all know how to take out the LCM. You know those all are even numbers, so they will go for 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 6s are 12, 2 8s are 16. Again, it doesn't go. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. Then 2 1s are 2. We first finish with 2. Then 3, because everything with 2 has been done. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16 and 16 3s are 48. That means your LCM is 48. Once you have taken out the LCM, you just, there are 4 fractions, you can do like this. Write down the LCM in the place of denominator in all the fractions. Okay, now you will search this denominator and this. Where does this 48 comes in table of 6? 6 8s are 48. And you know, when we find the equivalent fraction, we will multiply the numerator with the same which we are multiplying with the denominator. So it is like this. 6 8s are 48, 4 8s are 32. 8 goes by 6, 8 6 are 48. So we will multiply. 3 6 are 18. 12 4s are 48. So we multiply by 4. 7 4s are 28. Then 16 3s are 48. And it is 3 3s are 9. Have a look once for all. 32, 18, 28 and 9 after multiplying this. Now you have got this. Now see children, you have got the same denominators. Now it's very easier for you to compare. Which one is smaller, which one is bigger. So out of this, because denominators are same, the numerator which is smaller will be smaller. So that means which fraction is the smallest over here? This one. Okay, this. Which is bigger than this? This will be your second one, this will be your third, and this is your fourth. Now arrange these fractions in ascending order. 9 upon, this will be smallest one, and ascending means छोटे से बड़ा. So this is the smallest one. So 9 upon 48 is smaller than, second is this one, 18 upon 48. This is smaller than this, 28 upon 48. And the last one is your 32 upon 48. Now the sum doesn't end over here. You have to find out what was the original sum. This was the first one. So what was the original sum? It was 3 upon 16. Then next is 18. What was the original sum? 3 upon 8. Then third, 7 upon 12. And the last one is 4 upon 6. This is your ascending order. Look at it and try to understand it. This is your ascending order. If suppose same I have to arrange in the descending order, method will remain same till here. Here you will arrange them in descending order and your answer will be just opposited. 4 upon, this is your ascending order and this is your descending. 4 upon 6 is bigger than 7 upon 12 is bigger than 3 upon 8 is bigger than, 7, oh yes, it's almost 3 upon 16. This is your descending order, this is the ascending order of the same sum. Please try to understand it. Okay?